Okay, hello everyone. Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm Jessica from Easy English TV and I'm here again. I'm here with another class, I'm here with another session. And so guys, I hope you really like today's session and I hope you learn a lot as always. Hola a todos y bienvenidos a una nueva clase en vivo, a una nueva sesión donde estaremos aprendiendo inglés desde cero. Recuerda que este es nuestro curso totalmente gratuito, transmitido a través de mi página de Facebook, a través de mi página de YouTube, EasyEnglish TV, donde te enseñamos de manera fácil y sencilla todo lo relacionado en inglés paso a paso, te llevo paso a paso. Recuerda que estamos en un nivel principiante, así que te estoy llevando paso a paso con todas nuestras lecciones. Espero que estés sacando el mejor provecho de todas nuestras clases en vivo y que puedas participar como siempre en los comentarios. No olvides antes de comenzar esta clase regalarnos un like en la transmisión y por supuesto compartir en otros grupos. Well, it's time to start, but first I want to say hello to my guests, okay? So let me say hello to Enoch. Hello, Enoch. Hi.
Hi again.
Hey, Enoch.
Hi, Miss.
Enoch, tell me, where are you from? Hello, where are you from, Enoch?
I'm from Venezuela.
Great. What city in Venezuela?
In Carabobo.
Oh, great. Okay,
Carabobo.
and tell me,
It's near
Enoch,
to Caracas,
uh-huh.
the capital.
Near to Caracas. Okay, Caracas is familiar to me. Carabobo, you said it's not familiar to me, but now, thanks to you, I know about this place. Okay, Enoch, tell me, what do you do?
Well, I'm currently studying at the university. I will study, I'm studying business. And, I'm studying English and also I'm trying to study German. So tricky to do it, but I'm trying to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're studying English, German, and your career. That's amazing. Congrats, Enoch, and keep up with the good work. Good. Thanks for being here, Enoch. And let's say hello to Diana also. Hello, Diana. Hi.
Hi, Miss.
Hi, Diana. Tell us, where are you from?
I am from Peru.
You're from Peru, like me. Do you live in Lima? Diana, do you live in
Excuse
Lima?
me?
Yes.
Yes,
Do you
Miss.
live in Lima?
I live in Lima.
Oh,
I
great.
live in Lima.
Great. And excellent. And tell me, Diana, what do you do?
I study at university.
You're studying at the university. What's your career?
My career is accounting.
Oh, great. So you will be an accountant. Excellent. Thanks, Diana. And it's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for being here. Now, I'm going to say hello to some students here. Vamos a saludar a algunos de los chicos que se están conectando desde YouTube, desde Facebook. Saúl, Alexandro, Cintia, Rubén, Pedro, Manolo, Dulce. Thanks a lot. Cecilia, José Luis, Olinger, Araceli, Maria Isabel, and all of you, okay? Thanks, guys, for being here. We're going to start with today's session. And today we're going to learn something really useful, okay? We're going to start learning about the past, but right now I need to tell you something. Antes de comenzar, vamos a recordarte dos pequeñas cosas que tienes que tener en consideración. Muchos me preguntan por las redes sociales, Jessica, ya van en la clase 50. ¿Cómo hago para iniciar desde la clase 1? Porque yo no sé nada, quiero iniciar desde los saludos. Muy bien, como sabes, este curso está dirigido principalmente a hispanohablantes y vamos desde cero. Si quieres iniciar desde la clase 1, ve a mi canal de YouTube y busca EasyEnglish TV clase 1. Y ahí está. Ahí te comienzo yo a enseñar cómo presentarte en inglés, los saludos. Así poquito a poquito vamos avanzando. Luego te puedes ir a la clase 2 y así sucesivamente. Otra manera es simplemente colocar EasyEnglish TV. Ahí está. Clic allí y donde dice listas de reproducción vas a encontrar todos mis cursos. El curso que estás siguiendo en estos momentos es este, el curso de inglés en vivo desde cero. Bien, y si además de ello quieres unirte al canal, pues solamente es dar clic aquí, donde dice unirse, y recuerda que tienes dos opciones. Puedes ser un English Lover por 8 soles al mes, que son algo así de $2, o puedes ser un English Lover VIP por 25 soles al mes, o el equivalente a $8. Recuerda que si te haces miembro de la comunidad, vas a recibir todo mi material en diapositivas, PowerPoint, con audios para que practiques desde casa. Y si además eres un English Lover VIP, aparte vas a poder estar en mi club de conversación los fines de semana, donde solo practicamos en inglés speaking. Solo speaking con todos los miembros del canal y de la comunidad. Ok, so that's it. Y recuerda que si quieres estar en un Zoom para practicar un poquito más conmigo sobre los temas que estamos tratando en las clases en vivo, solo debes seguirme por mis 4 redes sociales, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, y me envías la captura de que me sigues y listo. Okay? So that's really easy, guys. Now you can be here. Now, this is our goal for today, and our goal is study, was, and were. Okay? So please, Diana, you will ask the question to Enoch. What is the question? Diana, you would say, what is our goal for today? Okay, and Enoch will answer, and he will say, our goal is study, was, and were. Okay, Diana, please ask the question.
Sorry, teacher, is what year?
Oh, yeah, it's a spelling mistake. Now, one more time, okay? Diana, please ask the question. Yeah. Diana, hello. Can you please turn on your microphone?
What is our goal for today?
Okay, Enoch.
Our goal for today is study, was, and where.
Excellent, thanks. Okay, that's what we're going to see. This is part of the simple present tense. Actually, is the verb to be, but in the simple past, right? In the simple past. That's what we're going to see right now. Look, this is the first part. The title is the past tense of be. Yes, el pasado simple del verbo to be. Ustedes recordarán, chicos, que habíamos estado estudiando en nuestras lecciones anteriores, de hecho en las primeras clases, veíamos cómo utilizar the verb to be. Y ustedes recordarán que the verb to be in present es is, are, ¿cierto? Is, are es el verbo to be en presente, las conjugaciones, ¿verdad? Pero ahora, para pasado, we have only 2. Solo tenemos 2. And there you have. One group works with was and the other one with were. Ahí está. So, I, he, she, it were with was. And we, you, they were with were. Súper fácil. Ahora solamente tenemos que aprender 2 conjugaciones. Was y were. I was, he was, she was, it was. Ahí está. Y por otro lado, we were, you were, they were. Y si me preguntas ahí en casa, ¿qué significa was, were? Well, es ser o estar, pero en pasado. ¿Ok? I was at school yesterday. He was at school yesterday. She was at school yesterday. It was at school yesterday. And the other side we have, we were at home. You were at home. They were at home. Correct? So if I ask you, what is the meaning of this? If I ask you, Enoch, what is the meaning of I was at school yesterday? Can you please turn on your microphone?
Yeah. In Spanish, do I have to translate it?
Yeah.
I was at the school is the phrase. It's the sentence, sorry. Estaba en la escuela.
Yes. Exactly. I was at school yesterday. Yo estaba en la escuela ayer. Okay? That is. And here, if you say you were at home.
Tú estabas en tu casa.
Yes, tú estabas en casa. Okay, thanks. That's it. Okay, así como Enoch lo dice, chicos, was a word es la conjugación de ser o estar. En algunos casos, ser, en otros casos, estar. En este caso, I was at school yesterday. Yo estaba en la escuela ayer. He was at school yesterday. Él estaba en la escuela ayer. She was at school yesterday. Ella estaba. Really. Lo mismo pasa en este caso. We were at home. Nosotros estábamos. You were at home. Ustedes estaban o tú estabas. They were at home. Ellos estaban. Really easy, okay? That's really easy. That's simple. And remember, if in affirmative we have was, in negative we have wasn't. Wasn't es el negativo de was not. Es la forma contraída, ¿cierto? En lugar de decir was not, digo wasn't. Y en el caso de were, en lugar de decir were not, diré weren't. Y esa es la negación. Por lo tanto, si I was at school yesterday, era yo estaba en la escuela ayer. I wasn't at school yesterday. Yo no estaba en la escuela ayer. Really easy, right? And now, guys, don't forget the contractions here. Remember, only use contractions in informal situation or when speaking. But when you're writing for an exam or something important, so in that case, use the full way, was not. But when there is an informal situation like this one, you can use wasn't or weren't. Correct? Perfect. Now here we have some exercises just to start practicing this topic. And here, guys, we're going to fill in the blanks with was or were. ¿Ok? Vamos a completar muy sencillo, solamente para que practiques en casa, para que te vayas adaptando al uso correcto de was y were. ¿Cuáles serían tus respuestas en cada uno de estos ejercicios? Okay? For example, you say, my answer for number 1 is, I was at a soccer game 2 days ago. Okay? Now this is why, because with was, with I, you were with was. Simple. Okay? I was at a soccer game 2 days ago. Yo estaba en un juego de fútbol hace 2 días. Okay? Now, what about you? Diana, can you tell me, please, what's your answer for number 2?
Okay, Miss Marcos wasn't at school yesterday.
Excellent. Marcos wasn't at school yesterday. And what is the meaning of that, Diana?
Marcos no estaba en la escuela ayer.
Excellent, thanks. What about the next one, Enoch? What is your answer for number 3, please?
My brother and I were at the park last Sunday.
All right, nice. And so what is the meaning of this sentence?
But also could be weren't, right?
No, because when I want a negative, I just hear write not that indicate negative.
Oh,
yes?
okay, yeah, okay, yeah, correct. Yeah,
Okay.
Mi hermano y yo estábamos en el parque el último domingo, el pasado domingo.
Yes, yes, el domingo pasado. Good. Okay, what about the next one? Diana, what is your answer for number 4, please?
Sue and John weren't on the party last night.
Yes, and what is the meaning of that, Diana?
Sue and John no estaban en la fiesta ayer en la noche.
Excellent, good job. What about the next one, Enoch?
Her grandmother was in Lima last month.
Yes, and what is the meaning of that?
Su abuela Estaba en Lima el mes pasado.
Yes, nice. And what about the next one, Diana?
Their son wasn't at the party last Monday.
Yes, and what is the meaning of that?
Su primo, no.
Su hijo, okay?
Ah, su hijo no estaba en la fiesta el último lunes.
Excellent. Well done. Thanks, Diana. Great, guys. I'm reading your comments here and all your answers were correct. Estoy leyendo aquí los comentarios de los chicos en YouTube y todos estamos bien, todos estamos correctos allí. Excellent. Good job. Perfect. Okay, so no problem with was and were, right? No problema hasta el momento. Don't forget to give us a like on this live. No olviden regalarnos un like en la transmisión. Guys, next part is yes or no questions, which is also easy. Just keep in mind that in this case you need verbs, was or were, plus your subject and the complement. Recuerda que para hacer este tipo de preguntas, lo único que tienes que hacer es cambiar las posiciones, ¿cierto? Si en afirmativo tú decías, she was at work yesterday, she was at work yesterday. Ah, ok. Ella estaba en el trabajo ayer, ¿cierto? Ese era en afirmativo. So, for questions, you just change the positions. Para las preguntas solo cambiamos posición. En lugar de decir she was she? Ahí está. Primero was o were. These are yes or no questions. Some examples here are, was he at work yesterday? Were they students in the 80s? So, those are yes or no questions. Was he at work yesterday means, ¿estuvo él en el trabajo ayer? Were they students in the 80s? ¿Ellos fueron estudiantes en los 80s? You see? Okay, this yes or no questions. ¿Por qué yes or no questions? Porque las preguntas van a ser sí o no. A ver, por ejemplo, in the first case that says, was he at work yesterday? ¿Estuvo en el trabajo ayer? Puedes responder, yes, he was. Sí, él estaba. O simplemente, no, he wasn't. No, no estaba. En el caso de, were they students in the 80s? Yes, they were. Or, no, they weren't. Right? Simple. You see? All right, that is yes or no questions. Now, let's see here, guys, some questions here. Well, these are affirmative sentences, and we are going to change them into questions. For example, number one says, you were at home last night. So, how do you say this in question? Really simple. Were you at home last night? Were you at home last night? And let's answer these questions according to your situation, ¿ok? Y de paso vamos a responder estas preguntas de acuerdo a tu realidad. A ver, dice, were you at home last night? ¿Estuviste en casa anoche? If you ask me this question, I would say, yes, I was. Okay, probably you would say, no, I wasn't. That's up to you, okay? Now, what about the next one, please? Enoch, can you change this sentence into question?
Yeah. Was he at the party 3 days ago?
Yeah, was he at the party 3 days ago? And what could be the possible answer there?
Yes, he was, or yeah, or not, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Oh, no, he wasn't. Correct. Excellent. Thanks, Enoch. What about the next one, Diana? Diana, how can you change this sentence into question? How could you change it?
Were Susan and Mario in class yesterday?
Excellent. Were Susan and Mario in class yesterday? And what is the possible question, Diana?
Yes, they were.
Yes, they were. If it's affirmative, yes, they were. If it's negative, you would say, no, they weren't. Good, perfect. Now, what about the students here on Facebook and YouTube? ¿Y qué nos dicen por los comentarios de YouTube, Facebook? Nos dicen, okay, number 4 is, was Kate at the bookstore last Sunday? Okay, last, the T is missing. Let me, okay, now it's okay, correct. So the question here is, was Kate at the bookstore at the bookstore last Sunday? Yeah, excellent. And what did they say in the answer? ¿Qué me dicen en las respuestas? Yes, yes, she was, yeah. Or you can say also, yes, Kate was. Okay, there is no problem. Yes, she was. Excellent, perfect. Good job. Muy bien, chicos, ahí todo está quedando súper claro. It's really easy, right? Muy fácil este tema, and I'm happy about that. Now, look at here, you have also information questions. Remember that for information questions, you need your WH word. It could be what, where, when, how, who, which, why, how old, how long, how much, how many, whatever, okay? Plus was or were plus the subject and the complement. These are some examples like, where was the party last night? When was she in Italy? Where were they last weekend? When were you at the bookstore? Allí ya no pueden responder diciendo, yes, I was, no, I wasn't. No, you need to give information. Allí sí tienen que dar información, right? So that is, but be careful. Si bien es cierto, esta es la estructura, WH plus was or were plus the subject plus the complement, ¿qué pasa cuando tenemos a who? Who, ustedes saben qué significa quién o quiénes, right? So when who is the subject, there is a difference. And you need to be careful about that. In this case, this is going to be the structure. WH word plus was or were plus the complement. Recuerda que cuando who sea el sujeto, no vas a colocar ningún pronombre. Por ejemplo, si quieres decir, ¿quién estaba en la fiesta? Who was at the party? Ya no puedes decir, who was he? Nada. Okay, let's create some examples. Vamos a crear algunos ejemplos para que quede claro el uso de who. Okay, who was in the class yesterday? Who was in the class yesterday? ¿Quién estaba en la clase ayer? ¿O quiénes estaban en la clase ayer? Okay. Who was in the class yesterday? Can you please give me other examples? Another example, Anna, please. Using who as a subject.
Who was at the park, for example?
Who was in the park? Who was in the park? Yes? Okay. Remember, we don't say at the park, we say in the park.
Oh, in the park. Okay, yeah.
In the park. Okay, great, excellent. Now, Diana, can you give me another example, please?
Who was in the party last night?
Who was in the?
In the
Sorry,
party?
who was in the?
In the party?
In the party. Okay, yes, good examples. So who was, well, here it's going to be at. Who was at the party is much better because specific is an event. Okay, para eventos utilizamos at, por lo general. So who was in the park? Who was at the party? Who was in the museum? Who was at home? Let's see here some other examples. Veamos otros ejemplos acá. Dice, okay, who was in this class yesterday? Okay, who was in the store last night? Okay, who was in the meeting? Oh, excellent. Great examples, guys. Now, let's continue practicing a little more. Here, you have to use this word to form questions in past, right? Using was or were. For example, where you last night? Okay, that's really easy. So you would say, where were you last night? Yes, where were you last night? And let's answer this question. Y quiero que paralelamente tratemos de responder a estas preguntas. You can imagine the answers, okay? You can create the answers. Creen ustedes también las respuestas. Where were you last night? ¿Dónde estuviste anoche? So, if you ask me the question, I would say I was at home. What about you, Enoch? Enoch, where were you last night?
I was watching a movie.
Okay, but where?
Oh, where? I was at my friend's home.
Nice. I was at my friend's home. Perfect. Okay, Diana, what about you? Where were you last night? Diana, where were you last night?
I was in the park.
In the park? Yes? Okay. Yeah, it's correct. I was in the park. Yeah. What about the answers here? Vamos a ver ahora sus respuestas de los chicos en YouTube. Nos dicen la número 2 sería, when was she at the party? When was she at the party? You can say she was at the party last night. She was at the party last Monday. Yes? What about the next one? The next one is where John and Sue last Sunday. Excellent. Where were John and Sue last Sunday? They were at home. They were in the hospital. They were at the movie theater. Yes? Okay, what about the next one? Enoch, what is your answer for number 4? What is the question, I mean?
I had that. Sorry. Okay.
The microphone,
yeah. Where were John and Sue last Sunday? That is the question.
Is that a question? Number 4. Number 4. Yeah. Okay. Number 3 is done. What about number 4?
Who was at the concert?
Who was at the concert? Yeah. And what could be the answer?
For example, there was many people.
Okay, yeah. There were many people.
There were many people, yeah, you're right. Many, yeah.
You can say there were many people, or you can say Enoch and Diana were at the concert. Yeah, for example.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, what about the next one? Diana. Diana, what is the question here in number 5?
How was the food?
How was the food? And what could be the answer, Diana, if I asked you, Diana, how was the food?
The food was delicious.
Great. Yeah, the food was delicious. Great, excellent, great. Now, let's see, guys. Remember that we have studied before there is and there are. Como seguimos viendo el tema del pasado simple en verb to be, ya recordarán ustedes que nosotros hemos estado viendo el verbo haber, ¿cierto? Decíamos, there is a concert. Hay un concierto. O there are 2 movies. Hay 2 películas. Pero ahora, este there is se va a transformar a there was. Y there are, por otro lado, se va a transformar a there were. ¿Cuándo, Jessica? Cuando quieras hablar del verbo haber en pasado. Es decir, en lugar de que digas hay, vas a decir hubo. ¿Ok? How do you say hubo en English? ¿Cómo decimos hubo en inglés? Bien, puede ser there was or there were. There was for singular, there were for plural. Okay? There is a concert in past. There was a concert last night. Todo cambia acá y ahora lo transformamos a pasado. Hay un concierto presente. There was a concert last night. Hubo un concierto anoche. There are two movies. Hay dos películas. There were two movies last weekend. Hubo dos películas anoche. Ojo que there were, no vayan a traducir los chicos como hubieron. No existe la palabra hubieron. That's incorrect. De hecho, es una traducción incorrecta. Simplemente hubo es para singular o para plural. En inglés y en español debe hablarse de esa forma. Hubo, ¿ok? Hubo. Good. Now, here, guys, we're going to complete with was or were, okay? For example, number one is there were many bananas on the shelf, right? There were many bananas on the shelf. Why were? Because bananas is plural, correct? Now, continue, please, Enoch. What about number two?
There was only a student in the class.
Yes. So why do you use was?
When it's a singular, when it's one person in the sentence.
One person, a student, yeah, singular noun. Excellent. Diana, what about number three? What's your answer?
There wasn't any movie last weekend.
Yeah, excellent, Diana. And you use here wasn't because here not indicates negative, right? And what about
Okay,
the students here on YouTube? Of course, excellent, Diana. ¿Qué nos dicen los chicos en YouTube, en Facebook, en los comentarios? Number four is there was a party. Yes, there was a party 2 months ago. And what about number five is there weren't vegetables in the fridge. Excellent, good job, perfect. That is, okay, súper fácil entonces. Si en presente nosotros nos expresamos como there is a teacher. Hay una profesora. There is a teacher in the meeting. Hay una profesora en la reunión. So in past, really easy. There was a teacher in the meeting. Okay, there was a teacher in the meeting. Really easy. Ahí está, súper fácil. El pasado de hay, hubo. There was or there were. Correct? Now here, guys, you have some conversations, short conversations, and let's complete them with the verb to be in the past tense. It means with was or were. All right? So since you have here letter A and letter B, while you complete, you would be one of these rules. Okay? For example, Enoch, you start with letter A and Diana answer with letter B. Es decir, van haciendo la pregunta y respuesta, pero ya con la parte faltante también. Ready? Okay. So, Enoch, start, please.
Where were Paul and Jackie last night?
Diana, can you answer, please?
I don't know, but they weren't here.
They weren't here. Great. One more time, okay? So it's not necessary that you turn off the microphone in this case. En este caso, como van a estar preguntándose y respondiendo, ya no es necesario que apaguen el micro. So you just ask an answer, okay? So we can do it faster, right? Okay, so one more time, let's repeat number one, okay? And now please ask the question again.
Where were Paul and Jackie last night?
I don't know, but they weren't here.
Great. Now, Diana, what about if you repeat after me, please? I don't know.
I don't know.
So instead of you say I don't know, you can join them and you can make a link and you can say I don't know, I don't. Que esta D suena un poquito como la R, ¿no? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. You?
I don't know, but they weren't here.
That's much better. Excellent. Thanks, Diana. Now, you start, Diana, okay? Number two, please.
Was she at the school yesterday?
No, she was at home.
Great. Was she at school yesterday? No, she was at home. Enoch, it's your turn. Please start.
When was you in Italy? Last year?
No, remember.
When were,
Was, okay, when, where. Okay, what about if you repeat again? Okay, repeat, please.
When were you in Italy last year?
Diana?
Last year, no, we were in Italy last year.
Continue.
We were there in 25.
Okay, yesterday we were talking about that. Te cuento, Diana, que precisamente en la clase de ayer estábamos practicando cómo decir fechas en inglés. Voy a hacer un breve review, un breve repaso nada más, porque es un tema muy importante y el cual lo hemos visto en la lección 49, en la clase del día de ayer explicaba cómo leer las fechas para no confundirnos. Esto puede ser leído de dos formas, déjamelo acá en los comentarios a ver si lo recuerdas, ¿ok? Una forma, the long way, is 2000, wait, my keyboard, 2005, yeah, 2005, that is the long way, we know that, ya la sabemos, ¿verdad? Y la otra forma es, sé que muchos de nosotros estamos acostumbrados también a separar los años de dos en dos, pero en este caso imagínense que yo los separe de dos en dos, sonaría un poco raro si yo digo 25, no, right? Entonces, ¿qué hago? Digo 20 y como tengo un 0, voy a decir O, 2005. Ahora sí, ahí dice 2005. Cuando tengamos aquí un 0 que se interpone, digamos, vamos a decirlo como O, como la letra O del alfabeto, ¿ok? 2005, but that is, ¿ok? Ayer justo practicábamos ese tema. Great, you remember that. Ahí veo en los comentarios que lo recuerda. Excellent. Now, we continue with the next one. Ahora sí, chicos, micros activados para continuar, ¿ok? Please, Diana, ask next question to Enoch. Ask next question, number 4.
What time was the movie?
It was at 7 o'clock.
Great. Okay, now please, Enoch, ask the next question to Diana.
Were your parents at home at 10 last night?
No, they weren't at a play.
No, exactly. Look, were your parents at home at 10 last night? No, they were at a play. Do you remember, guys, what is the meaning of play? ¿Recuerdan, Enoch or Diana, qué significaba play como sustantivo, as a noun?
¿Juego?
Partido.
No. No, exactly. Eso sería game, ¿ok, chicos? Juego o partido en inglés se dice game. Resulta que play, ustedes ya saben que es el verbo jugar, ¿no? Como verb es jugar, pero como sustantivo es, ahí en los comentarios de YouTube, pendientes. ¿Ah? So this is obra, ¿ok? Una obra teatral. ¿Ok? Entonces dice, were your parents at home at 10 last night? ¿Estuvieron tus padres en casa a las 10 noche? No, they were at a play. No, ellos estaban en una obra. ¿Ok? Play es una
Sorry,
obra.
teacher.
Right?
I have a question. Sorry. Can I ask it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, also I saw that obra was movie treated, but I didn't need that. So what?
Sorry?
I don't
Can you
know.
repeat?
So what is it that in English means play obra?
This word, play.
Yeah. But also I was saying
It
movie
has...
treated.
Mm-hmm.
right? You got me?
Okay, you can say that, okay? Yeah, it's also correct. Yeah, you know that in English we have different way of saying the same thing. Lo que pasa es que en inglés tenemos diferentes maneras o diferentes palabras de decir una misma cosa, ¿no? For example, otro ejemplo como eso sería, how do you say cine in English? Okay, you can say in British English, cinema, you can say movie theater, yeah, different ways. Film, you can say that. Let's see a film, vamos a ver una película, vamos a ver un corto. So you can say film, you can say movie to talk about that. So the same thing is here. You can use this expression play, which is shorter than the other one, but both are correct. Both means obras, okay? Entonces son diferentes formas de decirlo simplemente. There are more than one possibility, but that's okay. ¿Cómo te das cuenta cuando sea un sustantivo y cuando no sea un verbo? En este caso porque tiene un artículo, ¿ok? Es imposible que sea un juego, por ejemplo, ¿no? Tiene que ser una obra, no puede ser un jugar, no se puede, ¿verdad? So it depends on the context. Más que todo depende del contexto. But that is.
Okay.
Now, what about Enoch
Thank
if you ask question number, okay, if you ask question number 6 to Diana?
Okay. Who was at work on Monday?
Barry and Annie was.
No, exactly. Look, this is plural. Barry and Anne. Two
Where?
people.
Where?
Where? Continue. Okay, continue. Diana. But
I was.
What do you think, Enoch? What is the answer here? Who was at work on Monday? Barry and Anne were. But I
wasn't.
Excellent, but I wasn't. Yeah. ¿Quiénes estuvieron en el trabajo el lunes? Barry and Anne were. Barry and Anne estuvieron, pero yo no estuve. Okay, that's simple. Excellent, good job, perfect. Now, let's see here. And here, guys, you have probably your favorite part. Probablemente la parte favorita de muchos de ustedes en casa es el listening. Ya saben que no solamente es importante practicar grammar, vocabulary, por supuesto que lo es, pero además siempre hay que tratar de acompañar de actividades de listening, speaking, so we can improve on those skills too. Es por ello que siempre te trato de traer audios relacionados, por supuesto, al mismo tema en el cual estamos tratando en nuestra sesión. Recuerda además que estamos recién en un nivel principiante, así que todo esto es muy sencillo para ti. Espero que así lo sea, ¿ok? This is what you need to do. We're going to listen to the conversation and you're going to choose the correct date or month. Vamos a oír diferentes diálogos, pero tienes que estar muy atento porque ellos no te van a decir la respuesta. Oh, Saturday, Friday, Thursday. No, ¿ok? Tú lo que tienes que hacer es inferir lo que ellos te dicen, ¿ok? You have to infer. ¿Ok? Tenemos que inferir entonces, ¿correcto? All right, perfect. Vamos a entonces entender cómo es que nosotros trabajamos con listening en nuestra sesión. ¿Ready? ¿Listos? Pueden tomar notita, algo por ahí. Y no olvides dejarme acá en los comentarios cuál es tu respuesta. Read the situation first. Primero lee la situación. It says, if today is Sunday, then the party was on. If this is January, then the birthdays were in. If today is Friday, then the game was on. Ready? ¿Listos? A ver, vamos a ver qué nos dicen los audios en esta oportunidad. So, 1, 2, 3. Listening.
Conversation 1.
How was the party last night?
It was nice.
Were there a lot of people?
Yes, there were.
Conversation 2.
When was your birthday?
It was last month.
Really? Mine was too. What day was yours?
The 1st. What about yours?
The 15th.
Good about number 3.
Conversation 3.
So when was your game?
The day before yesterday.
How was it?
Great. There were a lot of people there.
That's terrific. Sorry I wasn't there too.
Okay, this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to listen again. We're going to listen one more time in order that you can check your answers, right? Vamos a oír una vez más para comparar nuestras respuestas. So pay attention, please.
Conversation 1.
How was the party last night?
It was nice.
Were there a lot of people?
Yes, there were.
Conversation 2.
When was your birthday?
It was last month.
Really? Mine was too. What day was yours?
The 1st. What about yours?
The 15th.
3.
Conversation 3.
So when was your game?
The day before yesterday.
How was it?
Great. There were a lot of people there.
That's terrific. Sorry I wasn't there too.
Okay, now let's check your answers. Vamos a revisar ahora nuestras respuestas, okay? Now let me see. What about number 1, Enoch? Can you please read the situation and tell me your answer?
Oh, sorry. I realized that Diana left the Zoom. Sorry.
Yeah. Tell me, Enoch. She asked me for permission because she had an exam. Okay, but tell me, what about number 1?
If today is Sunday, I'm thinking about it.
Okay. So let's start with the answers on the comments, and then I'm going to ask you number 2, number 3. All right. So in the comments, people here, my subscriber says, if today is Sunday, then the party was on Saturday. Saturday. Why? ¿Por qué sábado? Porque en el diálogo, en el audio, nos dicen yesterday, or they say last night, right? Last night. Last night, anoche. Entonces, si hoy es domingo, nos dice la situación, entonces la fiesta fue, si nos dice anoche, ¿cuándo fue? Saturday. Sábado. Now, Enoch, did you listen number 2?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay, tell me the answer, please.
December.
Okay, yeah, and how do you know this?
Yeah, because also in the sentence, then the birthday were in December is a little bit obvious. December. Yeah, and also
yeah.
I remember more the third audio.
You remember the third one. Okay. Now what about the third one?
If today is I mean the third audio, because yeah. But also today is Friday.
What about the third one?
On Tuesday.
Oh, really? Thursday? Why do you think the answer is Thursday?
Because it's yesterday or Friday.
Ok, Enoch nos dice, chicos, que la respuesta sería Thursday, jueves. What do you think? Noemi Villar en los comentarios me dice Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. No dijo exactamente yesterday, sino dijo the day before yesterday, lo cual significa antes de ayer. The day before yesterday. Y aquí en el número 2, como lo dice Enrique, supimos que era December porque dice last month. Excellent, but good. Okay, you have the correct answer. Just some things there, but nice. What about this, guys? Here, Enoch and all the public that is paying attention to the class, we're going to listen a short conversation, a short dialogue between these two girls. And let's try to understand everything in the conversation. Ok, vamos a oír un nuevo diálogo, pero esta vez es un diálogo entre dos personas. Y vamos a tratar de captar todo lo que dice. Ok, es súper fácil relacionado al tema que estamos viendo, por supuesto. ¿Ready? ¿Listos? Ok, no olvides antes de seguir con este ejercicio de audio, regalarme un like en la transmisión en vivo para saber que te gusta que incluyamos en nuestras sesiones actividades de listening para que puedas practicar un poquito más esta habilidad tan importante en inglés. ¿Ready? Listos entonces. 1, 2, 3.
Where were you last night?
What time?
At about 8 o'clock.
I was at home. Why?
Because there was a great party at Celia's house.
There was? Too bad I wasn't
Yeah,
there.
I know you understood, guys. But just to be sure, let's listen one more time to this conversation, to this dialogue, ¿ok? Yo sé que ustedes ya entendieron el diálogo, pero vamos a oír una vez más para que puedas comprobar tus respuestas, ¿ok? So listen, 1, 2, and 3.
Where were you last night?
What time?
At about 8 o'clock.
I was at home. Why?
Because there was a great party at Celia's house.
There was? Too bad I wasn't there.
All right, yeah? So, what were your answers here? You understood the dialogue, I'm sure about that. And let's see here. Let's compare, okay? First, I will show you this conversation and you can compare your answers. Ahí en los comentarios anda comparando si tus respuestas, si captaste todo el diálogo. Yeah, the conversation says, where were you last night? What time? At about 8. I was at home. Why? Because there was a great party at Celia's house. There was, too bad I wasn't there. Where were you last night? ¿Dónde estuviste anoche? What time? ¿A qué hora? At about 8. Alrededor de las 8. I was at home. Why? Estuve en casa, estaba en casa. ¿Por qué? Because there was a great party at Celia's house. Porque hubo una gran fiesta en la casa de Celia. There was, too bad I wasn't there. Hubo, qué mal que no estuve allí. Okay, now Enoch, we're going to practice this dialogue, the same dialogue we're going to read. Okay, then we're going to change with another word, but in this case, let's practice. Only let's read. I will be letter A and you will be letter B. Ready? Okay.
Ready.
So, where were you last night?
What time?
At about 8.
I was at home. Why?
Because there was a great party at Celia's house.
There was. Too bad I wasn't there.
Nice. Now, what about if you start, okay? You're going to be letter A and I will be letter B. Ready?
Okay, well. Where were you last night?
What time?
At about 8.
I was at home. Why?
Because there was a great party at Cecilia's house.
There was, too bad I wasn't there. Excellent, thanks, Enoch. Entonces, lo que estamos haciendo en esta conversación es utilizar the verb to be in past, el verbo to be en pasado. Ahí está. Where was, there was here. We're using that. But in this case, we talk about a party, right? En este caso estamos hablando que se perdió una fiesta. Ahora, esto es lo que vamos a hacer, Enoch. Vamos a cambiar nuestro diálogo, pero ya no vamos a decir, uy, qué mal que no estuviste porque hubo una fiesta. Ahora vamos a cambiar de evento. So, what event can you see here? ¿Qué eventos puedes ver acá? This is a
movie.
Yeah, this is a movie.
Cinema.
What about the next one? Yeah, well, the movie is in the cinema, yes, but what about the next one, number 2? What is this event?
Playing soccer.
Yeah, but what is the event? Play soccer is the action, and here we have a
Soccer game. Soccer game.
A soccer game, yeah, a soccer game. And what about the third one?
A concert.
What event is this? A concert. Yeah, great. Okay, so there you have, okay? Let's get started, but let's start with a movie. Vamos a comenzar el diálogo que vimos anteriormente, pero ahora le vamos a cambiar ciertas cositas por allí, agregándole a movie y con algunas cosas más que quieras mencionar de repente. Okay, ready? Okay, so you can start.
Where were you yesterday?
What time?
At about 10.
I was at my mother's house. Why?
Because there was a movie at Lima or some place, whatever place.
Okay, at the movie theater. Oh, there was, too bad I wasn't there. Nice. Now, let's change roles, okay? Ahora yo voy a comenzar, pero seguimos con el mismo evento, okay? A movie. So, Enoch, where were you last night?
What time?
At about 9 p.m.
I was at my friend's home. Why?
Because there was a great movie at Cineplanet.
There was? Too bad I wasn't there.
Excellent, great. Ahí está entonces. Hicimos nuestro diálogo con movie theater. Great. Now, let's continue with this one, okay? Ahora, cambiamos de situación. Ahora nos toca here, okay? The soccer game, okay? What about if I start this time? Enoch, where were you the day before yesterday?
What time?
At about 3:30.
I was at the university. Why?
Oh, because there was a great soccer game between Barcelona and Manchester.
There was, too bad I wasn't there.
Are you a fan of any of these teams, by the way?
Sorry?
Are you a fan of any of these teams that I mentioned?
Yeah, no, because I never lose a game of Barcelona game.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Okay, and what about if you start now? Okay, ahora te toca a ti. Comienzas tú, pero seguimos con soccer game, right? Okay, start.
Where were you Monday?
What time?
At about 12?
Oh, I was at my husband's work. Why?
Because there was a soccer game at Peru versus Venezuela.
Okay. There was, too bad I wasn't there. I'm Peruvian. And I would say goal when my team did that, of course, not Venezuela. Okay. Are you Venezuelan? You're Venezuelan, so I suppose you are a Venezuela fan, right?
Yeah,
Or
well,
you don't
not
like
really.
soccer?
Yeah, I like soccer, but
Not really?
I'm not too fan of Venezuela's team.
Okay. You know, Peruvian team is not the best, but I'm a fan anyway. Okay. Now, look at here. Last one is concert, okay? El último evento es concert, pero ya lo vamos a hacer esta vez sin ver, okay? Ya sabemos más o menos de qué se trata, cómo tenemos que hacer, okay? What about you start, please? Concert es el evento, okay? Yes, start.
Okay, I begin?
Yeah.
Do I start? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
where was you on Wednesday?
On Wednesday, what time?
At 1?
At 1. Okay, I was working at home. Why?
Because there was a concert at Arequipa. I don't know what place, but
Oh, there was? Too bad I wasn't there. And who was the singer?
was Dua Lipa.
Wow, Dua Lipa. Okay, did she sing Don't Stop Now?
Sorry?
Did she sing Don't Start Now? Did she sing Don't Start Now?
I don't understand. I got you.
Okay, the music. Don't start now.
No.
If
It's
she
what?
sings.
No. The song is one kiss is all it takes.
Okay, so that's okay. Maybe some other time I will go to Dua Lipa's concert. Great. Now I'm going to
Okay.
start, okay? Ahora me toca a mí. Well, I don't know any Venezuela singer. No, I don't know. But I'm going to ask you about a famous singer that we know, okay? So,
Ricardo Montaner.
Eno, where were you? Oh, Ricardo Montaner is Venezuelan? I didn't know that. I thought he was Mexican. No, right?
No.
Sorry, my mistake.
He was born on Venezuela. In
He was
Venezuela,
born
but
in Venezuela. Uh-huh.
yeah, born
But
in
what
Venezuela.
happened
But I think
now?
he's more Argentinian, I think.
Oh, that's why he has an accent, right? Well,
Yeah.
great. Let's talk about Ricardo Montaner. He sings Tan enamorado. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'm not good at singing, but I do my best. Let's see,
No
okay,
worries.
Enoch? Okay, Enoch, where were you last Saturday?
I was in my mom's house. Why?
Because there was a great concert. You know who? It was Ricardo Montaner.
Oh, really? Too bad I wasn't there.
Yeah, and he sings a lot of famous songs. What's your favorite Ricardo Montaner music? Your favorite song?
Viene del alma.
Viene del alma. So, do you consider yourself a romantic person?
All right, absolutely. It's a little
Oh,
bit.
really?
Yeah, I was learning French also, even, and I know. Well,
Oh, you
I
know,
love French.
people say that French is the language of love.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So
my
that's
grandfather
great.
knows my grandfather knows French, and yeah, he's not romantic, but yeah, I consider myself to be a romantic
They
person.
say that French is romantic because of the Eiffel Tower, because of the bread, yeah, and because of the Paris and the music, right? So you were telling me that you are Ricardo Montaner fan because you like his music and you like baladas, right?
Yeah.
So can you tell us something about him? Because you couldn't be at the concert, right? You hadn't
Yeah, he,
gone to the concert. Mhm.
he is Christian, actually, currently, sorry, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
he has a very very beautiful what to say in English, daughter,
Voice.
sorry, daughter.
Daughter. Yeah, she's really famous, right? Around social media.
Yeah,
I remember her name. Her name is Eva Luna, right?
correct.
Yeah, you see, now that you mentioned, I'm thinking, okay, who's Ricardo Montaner? And now I'm associating. Okay, great. And so, you were telling me that he is Venezuelan. So, do you know what city? I don't know, where did he live?
I'm not sure. I think that he was living in Caracas. I'm not sure. But I think
Uh-huh.
also
Oh, you
for
don't know it. Yeah.
many issues in my country, he had to travel to Argentina.
Left.
And then
He
well,
had to leave.
he has to
And he
leave. Yeah,
moved to Argentina and started there a career, right? And now
yeah.
he's famous. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. So that's great, So we talked about Ricardo Montaner because we were talking about a concert, right? And we didn't know what singer mentioned because I said that I didn't know any Venezuelan singer. But now I know that Ricardo Montaner is a famous singer from your country, and that's great. Probably all of you are proud of having him as an icon, right?
Yeah. Also, Franco De Vita, do you know about him?
Oh, really? I thought he was Italian because of his name.
No, he is Italo-Venezuelan.
No. Oh, but I was near, okay? Yeah. Okay, Enoch, thank you so much for all the information about these famous people in your country. Well, Enoch, today we have learned how to use was, where, there were, and that is because we're studying English in a basic way. This is just a course for beginners, but thank you so much for being here. I don't know if you want to send a message to all the students that are watching now on Facebook or on YouTube. Probably you want to encourage them to keep learning. If they want to speak English in the future, they have to practice a lot. You know that because languages require that we practice every day, right? So do you want to say something to all of them, to all my students?
Yeah, well, I hope that all of your students can learn through your lessons and to your, you are doing a great job for all of them. So I'm very proud to, to be in here. Thank you for having me here. Well, yeah, in here, yeah. And also,
It was a pleasure. You are a great
I think
student.
that you also got this advice for many of them that they never give up. So I think that this advice is from me also. By the way, never give up learning English. For example, learning German is sometimes
English,
it's very
French,
frustrating.
German.
It's overwhelming sometimes, and also with French. With French, it's more easier, but I think that with the Germany,
It's
sometimes
easier.
you wanna, you wanna
Je
die.
peux parler français aussi. Je peux parler français aussi.
Yeah, merci. Do you know French? No, my grandfather speaks French. I'm not studying French currently. Well, guys, don't
Oh,
give up.
you're
Never give
not
up.
studying.
Actually, yeah, never give up.
That's the best message. Thank you so much, Enoch, and we see you another time. Okay, thanks so much, and goodbye. That's going to be all for today. See you. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Have a good evening.
Bye. Bye. Have a nice night.
Auf Wiedersehen.
See ya. Yeah. See ya. Bye bye. Okay, so here we had a very good time with Enoch. Tuvimos un alumno estupendo como Enoch y como todos los estudiantes que se conectan diariamente. Recuerda que si tú te quieres conectar junto a mí para practicar un poquito más inglés, yo trato de enseñarte todo lo que puedo aquí en las sesiones. Lo único que tienes que hacer es seguirme por mis redes sociales, por YouTube, por Facebook, por Instagram, TikTok. Me sigas por mis 4 redes y luego me envías un mensajito por Instagram de que ya me estás siguiendo y con mucho gusto te envío el enlace para que así como los chicos también te puedas conectar y podamos practicar juntos un poquito más de inglés. Muy bien. Recuerda además que este curso es totalmente desde cero, estamos partiendo desde cosas súper básicas, súper esenciales, pero que sigues toda la secuencia, vas a aprender muchísimo, te lo aseguro. Si quieres iniciar desde la primera clase porque sientes que aún estamos de repente ya muy avanzados para el nivel que tienes, lo único que tienes que ir es a la clase 1, colocas en YouTube EasyEnglish TV clase 1 y ahí estamos. Desde la primera clase donde te enseño lo más fácil. O si quieres otra forma más sencilla de encontrarnos, búscame en YouTube como EasyEnglish TV y te vas acá donde dice listas de reproducción. Este es el curso que estás tomando. Tengo varios cursos en YouTube, pero el curso que estoy impartiendo actualmente es el curso de inglés en vivo, donde te pongo audios y todo lo demás. Y recuerda que puedes unirte a mi canal dando clic en este botoncito. tienes dos opciones. Puede ser un English Lover por 8 soles al mes, que son algo así de $2. Por 8 soles al mes, aparte de tener stickers, emojis, insignias, vas a tener mi material, todas estas diapositivas, los audios, todo esto que yo utilizo en las lecciones, te lo doy a ti. Si eres miembro del canal y si eres un English Lover VIP, además de darte todo el material para que lo descargues y lo utilices cuantas veces quieras, además de ello vas a estar en mi club de conversación los fines de semana, que son por vía Zoom y ese sí es privado para solo los miembros del canal. Y recuerda además que allí practicamos full speak now, que los chicos conversan en inglés. Probablemente alguien me diga por ahí, uy, pero profesora, yo no sé hablar inglés, ¿cómo voy a lograr hablar con los demás? No te preocupes, yo te llevo paso a paso y yo logro que tú hables en inglés y que cada semana te vas soltando un poquito más. Te lo aseguro que no te vas a arrepentir, así que te esperamos por nuestro club de conversación. Recuerda además que en Facebook puedes convertirte en colaborador de mi página si así lo deseas y obtener también mi material. Lo único que tienes que hacer es irte a mi página de Facebook y acá en este botoncito que dice conviértete en colaborador, das clic y listo. Ahí sigues los pasos y con ello te vas a redirigir a un grupo privado que tengo por donde te paso material diariamente. Muy bien, no olvides chicos que yo me motivo mucho cada vez que recibo algún comentario de su parte y algún like por allí que puedan dejar. Con mucho gusto voy a seguir haciendo estas lecciones. No olvides compartir en otros grupos para que más personas se enteren que tenemos estas lecciones. Voy a despedirme de algunos de los chicos que están por aquí. Alexandro, Kenny, Cintia, Rubén, Noemí, Mayo, Gladys, Zulma, Yolanda, Lilco, Marche, Olinger, Nubia, Juniors, Jane, who else is here? Christian, Lisette, thanks a lot for being here. Muchísimas gracias por acompañarnos y no olvides que si te quedas en la transmisión un minutito más, puedes dejarme acá un comentario en tu ejemplo utilizando was y were y yo te lo voy a estar revisando. Ahí en los comentarios de YouTube siempre te estoy respondiendo y siempre te estoy corrigiendo, ¿ok? Thanks so much for being here and we see you tomorrow with a new class. Nos vemos mañana con una nueva clase, ¿ok? Bye bye, take care.